I think I speak for pretty much everyone when I say, yeah, the Packers did barely just enough. We talk about, I get it. You get a guy like Quay Walker, a linebacker coming out of Georgia that's going to fly sideline to sideline, going to be good in coverage. Think he can start right away next to Devondre Campbell? Absolutely. Absolutely. Love the let me take that back. I like the pick, don't love it. And then you double down on defense and you go Devontae Wyatt, defensive tackle, also out of Georgia. Listen, I know that Devontae Wyatt was a stud. I thought the Vikings there was a possibility they could have taken him 12. We traded down, got him a little bit later. But if you're going to sit here and tell me that the Packers should have at least taken one of the top wide receivers. Now, I know there were a lot of wide receivers that went in that time, but there were guys like Sky Moore on the board. There were guys, that they didn't have to give up 2 second-round picks for to be able to get. And I get it. Again, you don't want to reach for guys, and when you get into the second round, they obviously traded up for a guy like Watson, which, Christian Watson, I think, is going to be a very good player down the line. But you were in a spot where you had 2 first-round picks, you had 2 second-round picks, and you had some ammo to be able to move back up and get one of those wide receivers, and you don't even make a play. I'm sure there were calls, but I am a little shocked that the Packers did not trade up and get some of their guys, because I'm not gonna lie, you can tell that there was some frustration going on, especially with the guys like Aaron Rodgers and the rest of that organization. But I felt like the Packers did just enough to be able to make him, actually play for him this year. And I think at the end of the day, Christian Watson down the line is going to be a very good football player. He's going to be a very good football player. Anyway, you slice it, I think he's going to be that, that double-digit touchdown, 60 to 80 catch, 1,000-yard wide receiver, type of man, especially with Aaron Rodgers as quarterback, no question. But Romeo Doubs right now, I think, is the more viable option. And that the question has to be asked, is it enough? I think it's just enough, especially when you consider, having guys on the roster that I think we can all say that at the end of the day, nobody really knows who they are other than Alan Lazard, obviously. But other than that, if it wasn't for Doubs and Watson, you would be asking a little bit of questions. I know Randall Cobb's on the roster, but he's getting up there too. Malik Taylor, I know Sammy Watkins was signed, but I don't know how much he actually has left. It's just one of those things where how much can you expect Aaron Rodgers to do? I know his defense is going to be tough. You got Kenny Clark, Devontae Wyatt, all those guys on the defensive side of the football. But at the same time, how much can you expect this man to do? He is obviously one of the greatest quarterbacks, I would say top 15 to play all time. There's no question. But to sit here and say, and to sit here and not get the help that this man has needed, has pleaded for years. It was just, for the first 2 picks, it was kind of shocking. And then you had to give up both seconds to trade with the Vikings. And you know what? I'm a Vikings fan. I love the trade for the Vikings, but the Packers had options, they especially in the first round. And to get more pro-ready wide receivers than Watson in that first round. So it did come as a little bit of a shock, but I think the Packers did just enough. They brought in 2 guys that I think can come in and play right away and do a lot of good things for the Packers. Now, again, I do think Christian Watson will take some time to be able to live up to that potential, and it's understandable. He's coming from a smaller program at NDSU. He's used to winning championships. You love that, but Romeo Doubs, I think, is more of a guy that's going to come in and really impress people a lot more. Plus, they got Amari Rodgers from last year as well, so there's some guys to work with here, but overall, I would have liked to see them go with guys like Treylon Burks, Jamison Williams, who I know ACL, I don't care. Jamison Williams, there's no debate. Even with a torn ACL, was a better, at this current moment in time, was a better wide receiver than Christian Watson. I don't even think that's up for debate. But I think the Packers did just enough. I think they got the help they needed, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for the rest of the NFC North. The NFC, they're obviously in contention. They're always in contention when Aaron Rodgers is there. But I'm excited. But at the same time, there's just enough. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. In the description down below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Also remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put something in the comment section. Comments, yeah, you guys know. But at the end of the day, let us know what you guys think about the Green Bay Packers doing just enough.